Rome wasn't built in a day, but in today's fast-paced world, being built not in a literal day, but within 10 to 30 days is a distinct possibility. Prefabrication is a modern technique for constructing a structure in the blink of an eye. This technique has cost-cutting and time-saving advantages. Prefabrication accelerates the construction process and promotes modular construction. Modular buildings are faster because of effective time management, eliminating weather constraints on the job site, eliminating subcontractor scheduling delays, and faster simultaneous fabrication of various elements. In addition, it enables businesses to take on multiple projects and grow without focusing all of their attention and resources on a single project. Today's video is all about the top 5 fastest building operations in the world. And before we begin, subscribe to our channel to never miss out on more videos like this. Here we go. Number 5. Mini Sky City, Changsha, China. Mini Sky City is a 57-story, 204-meter-high building in Changsha, China's capital of Heijmans province. Broad Sustainable Building, a subsidiary of China's Broad Group, built it in 19 days in 2015 using a modular construction system. Broad Sustainable Building, a prefab construction company, built the Mini Sky City in Heijmans province's capital of Changsha from the ground up using a modular system and assembling 3 floors in a day. In a record-breaking 19 days, the skyscraper reached the clouds with 57 floors. The project, which spans 180,000 square meters and has a mixed-use function, serves as an example of using less material while significantly reducing air pollution. The company plans to use similar techniques to construct Sky City, a much larger project that will stand 220 stories tall. Sky City, also known as Sky City 1, was an 838-meter-tall planned skyscraper in Changsha, Henan, in south-central China. Broad Sustainable Building, the prospective builders estimated that construction would take only 90 days. The total time required was 210 days, including the 120 days required for prefabrication before on-site work began. Pre-construction activities were halted in August 2013 due to additional approvals required by government regulators. In 2017, Mini Sky City took part in the international architectural competition Sky City Challenge, in which architects from all over the world designed 17 of the skyscraper's hollow atriums. Number 4. T30 Hotel Tower and Arc Hotel, China. Broad Sustainable Buildings Company awed the world on January 1, 2012. The skyscraper was designed to provide a high-quality experience. The tower can withstand an earthquake with a magnitude of 9 on the Richter scale. The building also embraces sustainability in its embodiment, saving 20% of the energy of a traditional hotel and producing 20% cleaner air. In addition to being a prefabricated structure, the project is free of toxins and made from recycled materials. BSB completed the T30 hotel in 15 days or 360 hours with the assistance of 200 super-fast construction workers, and the company claims that their 17,000 square meter tower is 5 times more energy efficient than the competition and produces a fraction of the waste. After the jump, check out the incredible time-lapse video of the hotel's construction. The company typically supports prefabricated building construction because it reduces energy and material waste. BSB claims that the China Academy of Building Research certified their new T30 hotel to be completely safe. Still, we have to wonder what China will look like in 20 years if contractors build a new 17,000 square foot tower every 2 weeks. While an impressive engineering feat with enormous eco-credentials such as external solar shading, superb energy efficiency, a heat recovery system, and a cutting-edge air purification system makes the air quality inside the hotel 20 times better than it is outside. We aren't convinced that this type of scale prefabricated construction is the best answer to the challenges posed by climate change, population, and pollution growth. Number 3. Instacon, Mohali. Synergy Thrislington, a Mohali infrastructure company, revolutionized Indian construction. Within 48 hours, the company registered a 10-story commercial building in the Limca Book of Records. That's a long sprint. It uses ultra-fast modular construction and is manufactured in a highly controlled factory environment before being shipped to the job site for installation. As a result, manufacturing the elements in a closed setting increased worker efficiencies and the economic scale. The name Instacon was given to the instant construction It was completed on December 1, 2012 in Mohali, Punjab. 3 cranes and over 200 skilled technicians and workers were brought together to bring this wonder to life. It's a tube-in-tube design, so there will be no seepage or leakage in this structure. The building also measures the deflection in the event of strong winds and earthquakes, which came to 49 millimeters, as opposed to the 123 millimeters allowed by the government for conventional buildings. The designers wanted to demonstrate that this could be done in India, so even the most impossible words begin with the letters impossible. The building's components were manufactured in a factory and were pre-fitted with floors and other necessities, such as water supply, wiring, sanitation, and air conditioning ducts. Concrete was used only in the foundations of the nut and bolt structure and 3-inch deck floorings. Number 2. Heijmans one-day house. Heijmans, a Dutch company, successfully attempted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone: the housing shortage affecting youth in large cities and the desolate urban wasteland. The prefab units are intended to house educated millennials between the ages of 25 and 35 who do not earn enough to afford suitable rental housing. A one-day house addresses both the growing economic crisis and the desire for an urban lifestyle. Heijmans is no stranger to avant-garde design, having back Studio Rusagard's eye-catching glow-in-the-dark highway and cycle lane projects. The construction company hopes to address a growing problem in large European cities by utilizing derelict plots, expensive housing for single young people. According to a developer at the company, a 16-square-meter attic room in Amsterdam can cost more than €700 per month if you beat the other 80 applicants. It's a scenario that's all too familiar. A quick property search in Camden yields a 15-square-meter studio flat for just over €1,000 per month. In contrast, Heijmans one still has a high monthly rent around €700 to €800, but you get a 4 to 5 meter square house that fills vacant lots throughout the city. Each dwelling unit has a living room, a dining room, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a bedroom. The loft house is intended for a single person or a couple at most. Each unit is prefabricated, transported to the job site, and installed in a single day. Solar panels are used to harvest energy in these units for electric demands, because the goal of the project is to provide a home for anyone unable or unwilling to climb the property ladder. The designers wanted these homes to inspire a sense of positivity: high ceilings, space, light, and a nice view. The house's exterior is solid wood, and Airspire solar panels help it generate energy. The first 2 houses have already been built in Amsterdam's Zeeburger with 1 volunteer, 28-year-old editor Carmen Felix, living in one for 3 months and providing feedback to Heijmans. Although it is currently a concept project, the construction company has very real plans to make its vision of single living in the city a reality. If everything goes as planned, it hopes to launch the first 30 ones in the Netherlands in the second half of 2015. The cost of one remains far too high for the majority, but it is primarily aimed at providing young professionals between the ages of 25 and 30 with money in the bank, but limited options for their first home, for a time at least. Number 1. Fastest house built, Shelby County. In an era when most construction projects take months, cost thousands of dollars, and cause headaches, one small project in Alabama demonstrates that mountains can be moved. Miracles can still occur, especially during this miraculous season of the year, and the entire world was watching. Shelby County Habitat for Humanity broke the world record for the fastest house ever built on December 17, 2002, with 3 hours, 26 minutes, and 34 seconds. Former record holder Manukau, New Zealand, held the record for 3 years at 3 hours, 44 minutes, and 59 seconds by 18 minutes. The Alabama project broke the New Zealand record. The 12,000-square-foot house, which had 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, was finished with electricity and plumbing. Bell South Pioneers, Associated General Contractors of Alabama, AG, Lowe's Home Improvements, Amica Insurance, Alabama Power, and the affiliate's board of directors contributed thousands of planning and volunteer work to the event. In addition, the project has nearly 75 sponsors, including churches, nonprofit organizations, professional associations, businesses, schools, and civic groups. The 200-ton steel city crane that lifted the roof assembly and carefully placed it on the completed wall panels was the highlight of the construction for the more than 400 spectators. The walls were built in just 16 minutes. Special teams of workers connected wiring and plumbing, installed insulation, installed appliances, laid carpet and tile, installed light fixtures, painted the house inside and out, attached a front and back porch, and even laid sod, planted shrubbery, and decorated a Christmas tree in the front yard. All in 3 hours, 26 minutes, and 34 seconds. What do you think about these fastest building operations worldwide? Let us know in the comments below. Then, make sure to subscribe for more.